Sup, Devils? J-Dawg back for another goddamn video. Today's video is no goddamn questions, but he's doing a top 10 rating, goddammit. Seems like these go over pretty goddamn well. People like them, so I've done top death metal albums, top Swedish death metal albums, top black metal albums, top thrash metal albums. I think that's all I've done so far. So this one, I'm going to do a top 10 official live albums. And they'll just be in no particular order other than just alphabetical order. And I pull mostly CDs, with the exception of one, which will be the first one, is an LP, because the CD version I own of this, the first one, it's in a goddamn box set, is harder for me to goddamn pull, so I just pull the LP. And general CDs are I pull those because they're easy to fucking pull off my goddamn rack right behind me and put back on the goddamn rack, as opposed to LPs are a little bit harder to fucking scavenge through. Full disclosure again, I'm sure I've overlooked something. I know goddamn well, either right when I sign off this video or the day off, or the next day, or I'm looking around, making sure I didn't fucking totally forget anything. I'll picture this goddamn wall. I don't think so. I think I got most of it covered. Or somebody put something in the comments, I know damn well, I'm like, fuck, totally fucking forgot that. Because, like, for example, the thrash metal video, Exodus Bonded by Blood, would have 100% been in there. I don't know how the fuck I forgot that. Again, you just do your own goddamn videos and you'll see exactly what I mean as far as drawing blanks, stumbling over words and shit like that. And the only reason you don't see in a lot of other people's fucking videos is because they edit their shit. I don't edit my crap. This is all just raw, and I'm like, I'm posting what the fuck as is, goddammit. So keep that in mind. There is probably something I may have forgot. Another thing to keep in mind, when I did the Swedish death metal, people were singing completely stupid shit like, why not this? Why not that? I know you like this one, J-Dawg. This isn't a fucking every album I like video. This is a top 10 or close to the top 10. Again, there's probably something that would have made this, maybe bumped somebody out, or maybe I would have needed to do it in top 15. But this is my tops of just scavenging my goddamn collection. So it's not whatever, like they're mentioning Swedish death metal. I was like, yeah, why don't you put this one in there? I'm like, yeah, I like that one, but it's not my top 15. I just thought that was, I didn't even think that needed to be explained, but so I'm explaining it here. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, why would you even, I just don't get how some of you guys' brains fucking work. This wasn't a 15 Swedish death metal albums. That's all I like. I only like these 15. No, it's my top 15, dumb. Again, another goddamn disclosure. I think I've said it on any fucking what the hell you want to call these videos, reviews, tops, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Physical copy only, goddamn it. It ain't in your top if you don't motherfucking own it. So don't be giving me no goddamn pics if you don't have a physical goddamn copy, either a CD, LP, or cassette. Goddamn it. Otherwise, get lost and suck a fucking dick. Did I cover everything? Trying to think of any other little disclaimers I need to do for the fucking box of chocolate boys out there. I think I might have got them. Maybe if it comes through, I'll put it through as I go. I will say this: when looking for them, yeah, there's not a lot of fucking great official live albums. A lot of them I wanted to pull and shit. They were goddamn bootlegs. I'm thinking about, although that goddamn King Diamond bootleg video was kind of a flop in the sense that I think it got took like 2 days to get up to 2K views, which just means if it don't hit 2K views very easily, like 2.1, 2.2 from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. a post in the very first 24 hours, that's considered a flop of a video for a J-Dawg. And again, there's been I think actually the one that went up yesterday for me as I'm recording this video. I'm recording this on the September 30th. It was that I had a 1.8Kers, and I kind of knew it would be too, just by the titles. Again, if there was nothing controversial in the title line, I don't think I didn't put anything controversial in the title line because there was nothing controversial said in the video. It was like greatest grindcore 7 or something. Again, it gets the least amount of views. Put racist in the fucking comments. Fucking views out the goddamn ass. It's fucking ridiculous, man. But whatever. I guess that's the name of the game. But so we'll see. We'll see how this goes over. And put in the comments, do you want to see like a top? Like I said, I'm thinking about doing top vinyl bootleg, like maybe top 10, top 15, top 20 at the most. I wouldn't do more than 20. I think it's a little tall, but top 10 to 15 more than likely. Favorite bootleg vinyls. I'd probably do vinyl because I have some bootleg CDs, like live boot. I'm just talking. It doesn't have to be boot. I would just go boots. But most of the boots are fucking live. Live or demos, I guess. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Like, should I do a top 10, 15 favorite bootleg vinyls of all time? And if I do you think it should just be bootlegs across the board, or should it be live only bootlegs? Because a couple of these, they would have bumped these up. Some of the boots that would have bumped some of these releases out because they're better. So any fucking who. With no further fucking ado, number one, like I said, my CD version's in that goddamn box set, so I didn't. That was too much of a goddamn pain in the ass. So I bust out the vinyl, the rest are on CD. And that is number one, again, in alpha order, is Cannibal Corpse Live Cannibalism. This is probably as far as death metal or black metal, basically extreme metal goes. Not counting heavy metal and shit like that, like any of the Iron Maidens or anything like that. This is probably, correct me if I'm wrong, as far as sound quality, I think there's probably nothing that sounds better than this, as far as just pure, straight sound quality. This was recorded on the Bloodthirst tour, so this was 2000, 2000. When was this live? 2000, 2001, because the first time I seen Cannibal Corpse, personally, was when they were touring for Bloodthirst. Now, I wasn't at this show, I forget which, I seen them in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, 2000, Indianapolis. Oh, so it's 2 dates. So they split it up. I guess I didn't fully realize. So I did Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 2000, February 16, 2000, and then Indianapolis, Indiana, which is funny because just in this year alone, I went to both those locations for shows. Milwaukee for Milwaukee Metal Fest, and then Indianapolis for that Mortician Pro Fanatica. So that's pretty goddamn fucking funny. But in the year 2000, I would have been 15. That was the first year I saw Cannibal Corpse. So first time I saw Cannibal Corpse was 23 goddamn fucking years ago. For the Bloodthirst tour. Bloodthirst is definitely my second favorite Corpse Grinder album. First being Vile, and if you don't know this, and it's fucking fantastic. They do. Wasn't too hard for them to do songs from every album at that point because on Bloodthirst, that's their seventh album, seventh studio album. There's 4 of Barnes, and that was Corpse Grinder's third album. So they literally covered every single fucking record. Not as much as off Eating Back to Life that I would like. Not even as much as off Butcher to Birth. Get the track listing. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could cover with Swords and Gutted, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure those are only 2. Would have been nice to hear like Meat Hook Sodomy and shit like that. But nonetheless, the track listing's all goddamn banging. The sound quality's fucking amazing. And you could tell in those early Corpse Grinder years, he still somewhat does it, but nowhere near like he used to on the when he was new to the band, first 3 albums. He would go, I don't know if any of you guys ever picked up on this. You'd especially know it if you heard this, you saw him live, and also if you own any of the bootleg recordings with Corpse Grinder, is all the Barnes songs, specifically Butchered at Birth and Tomb of the Mutilated, when they do like I Come Blood and shit, he would go ultra low on his vocals. He would try to kind of like, not try to sing like Barnes, but he knew his vocals were a little bit more, I guess, high for lack of a better word. And on Tombs and Butchered, Barnes's vocals are very, very low. So it's kind of cool. He's trying to like capture the album a little bit. I don't know if any of you other guys fucking picked up on that. But again, kind of does it now, like on Come Blood and shit, but not nearly as much. He kind of, for the most part, just uses his standard goddamn voice. Anyways, rest on CD, goddamn it. Next, the motherfucking line. And that is the almighty goddamn fucking Deicide, When Satan Lives. Look at those goddamn SIGs, too. I don't know, the only one I'm missing on this is Eric Hoffman. I don't know why he didn't have to sign it. Maybe it was kind of a fucking clusterfuck when we met these guys. I had them sign this on the, that would have been 2000 as well, I believe. 2000 or 2001. Marduk opened for them. It was in Cleveland. And when I met them, I told you the fucking Glenn story, wrote fags on my Butchered at Birth CD. These guys are shit talking fags, writes fags across it, still have it to this day, not making it up. I didn't write that on there myself. Nonetheless, it was kind of goddamn funny. But anyways, it was kind of, there's a lot of people looking to meet him and shit. And the only guy I got my picture with was Steve. And he was the friendliest too. Brian was the next friendliest. And then Eric didn't really say dick. And then Glenn was just grumpy in a bad mood and, you know, kind of be expected. But yeah, one of my favorite live albums of all fucking time. On the Serpents of Light tour, greatest motherfucking album of all motherfucking time. So there's tons of Serpents of Light songs. So now it's like I said, the good old motherfucking days when Deicide was around. Don't be wrong, I like every record, but seeing Deicide now, Last time I saw them, they didn't play even anything off Surface of Light. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. You think minimally you get some goddamn blame it on God. That's how he introduced us on that goddamn live album, which was fucking fantastic. No blaming on God, no bastard of Christ, no title track. It's fucking kind of goddamn fucking lame. I understand it's hard to cover albums, but because you got there, they're up there in the double digits of albums, but fuck me dead. You don't leave that one out. You don't leave the top, you don't leave the first four out, brah. Let's just put it that way. And I will definitely let Glenn know the day I get that goddamn interview, assuming I fucking do, which I'll be pissed if I don't. Next in goddamn line. It's funny because so I didn't forget him this time around. I only like one album in the demos, but that is Exodus. Another Lesson in Violence. This is, if you don't know anything about this is, I think, in 96 it was recorded. I'm almost positive this was the year 96. Does it say in here? 97. Recorded live, San Francisco, California, on March 8th, 1997. So Bailoff was out of the band for since 86, I believe, because Bonded by Below was 85. But in case you happen not to fucking know, the Pleasures of the Flesh demo, Bailoff sings on that. So he technically was around up to, Pleasures of the Flesh and some of the songs being written. I like that demo too. I don't know what the whole deal is with like why he's on this release and how many shows did they do? Did they do a full tour? I don't know. 97, that was the year before I started going to shows. I started going to shows in 98, 13 years old. So I was too young at 12. So I don't know, you figure that's 11 years later since he was basically kicked out of from what I understand. And if anybody wants to correct this, if any of the Exodus guys, Gary Holt or any of them watch my goddamn videos, which I highly fucking doubt they've even ever heard of my fucking ass, put in the comments. From what I've heard, or maybe what I just put together myself, I can't even remember which. Paul was basically kicked out of the band because he was a drunken buffoon, like just complete fucking reckless drunk. Not saying that's fact. That's just what I either heard or assumed, or the stories I heard about him, that he's a crazy partier. That's just maybe what I put in my mind. I don't know, but that's from what I understand. And then they got that fucking goddamn Mongoloid singing Steve Souza. Sounds like a goddamn three-wheel car. Don't get me wrong. They have some cool, catchy thrash songs here and there. And it's funny, the thing is, even the albums I'm not crazy about by Exodus, which is pretty much everything after Bound by Blood, even a lot of that, and I can't say I've heard them all, but I have heard stuff, Fabulous Disaster shit, and obviously Pleasures of the Flesh. Those smoke fucking Pantera. Smoke them. Send them home in a body bag with fucking bullet holes and fucking toe tags on. What? Bozos don't bring, not that the Exodus is obscure and nobody brings them up, but nowhere near to the degree as fucking Pantera. At least not my goddamn high school days. And I'm going to go past that. Even though I am out of the loop and outdated references, I would make a fucking extremely educated guess that if you go to the high schools of today, whoever the metal kids are, granted, I'm sure they're bringing up modern goddamn Tweet Chapel garbage, they're more likely to bring up Pantera shit over Exodus. Makes no motherfucking sense to me whatsoever goddamn ever. I mean, the song "And Then There Was None" is to me, again, that's why it's hilarious that I forgot Bonded by Blood on my top thrash. The thing is to be my top 10. God damn it, fucking runny nose over here. Son of a fuck. Every time it gets chilly, the goddamn dog gets a runny goddamn nose. It's the only one thing I ever fucking get, is I don't ever get sick. My nose is like sensitive to the cold. No, I wasn't blown, coach. Shut the fuck up before someone puts that in the goddamn comments. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, because about the Bonded by Blood. And Then There Are None. That's one of my favorite thrash songs ever. Ever, ever, ever. And Piranha's not fucking far behind it, too, either. God damn it. So this is just, what's so great about this is it sounds fantastic. The songs are a little bit sped up. I don't know if it's more down-tuned, but it just sounds, I could see maybe some of the old heads that literally picked up the fucking Exodus demos. Which I do have the demos too on fucking Boots. I have a Boots 7-inch of their first demo and a double LP Strike of the Beast. Whipping Queen, and fucking the demos are great. They're a little bit more heavy metal, but great, goddammit. I could see some of those guys around the time maybe not liking it because it is a little bit more 90s sounding, for lack of better words, but I like it. It's really catchy. And Bailoff, hell of a front man. I don't know how I haven't heard a ton of recordings. I have a few recordings I've heard that are a little on the rougher side that are around Bonded by Blood Air, some even before that, but I don't recall him saying anything super cool. Anyways, I don't know if it was because he knew this was being recorded live and they're going to release it, like it was talked to be good, but tons of cool shit said in between songs, like a lot of cool stage banner, like I told Matt Harvey to get back into doing. Um, I'll see tonight if Matt picked up my recommendation because heading up to goddamn Pittsburgh here, right after I signed off this video, actually, running a few minutes late. Heading up to fucking Athnar's house. Me and Athnar and Big D gonna fucking drive out to the Pittsburgh show with the Cavalier brothers, try to get the goddamn interview. And the Cavalera, the Cavalera fucking Sepultura thing with Exhumed. We'll see if Harvey took any of my goddamn recommendations. Highly doubt it. And then I already texted fucking Raw Sewage, asked for a goddamn interview. He said he's down, so if I don't get it means he fucking bailed on my goddamn ass. But all in all though, yeah, that Exodus is fucking great. Love it. It's something I listen to pretty. I'm not gonna say I spend it every week because I don't, but honestly, it probably gets thrown on the player every year. And again, you see this massive collection, and it goes all the way fucking around, plus all the new shit coming to Hells, then even counting the goddamn closet full of probably close to 2007 inches. A lot of goddamn metal in this goddamn in this fucking this crib. That's once a year. That's actually a pretty regular goddamn spend. So yeah, you with your fucking 15 CD collection. Once a year, I spend shit twice a week. Well, then fuck you and 15 things. Next on the goddamn list, I picked this up with the show. It was at the Deicide show. I picked it up. I absolutely love this disc to date. It's one of my favorite black metal releases ever. And it is a live album, and that is Mayhem, Infernal Eternal. Look at all those sick ass fucking SIGs. It's got Legion, B-War, and I believe Morgan. I think I didn't meet just one. I thought I met them all. Legion was the coolest out of all of them. Man, the good old motherfucking days. I feel bad for you young bucks. I don't know. Just seeing Marduk now is, granted, I haven't seen him, but I don't know. This is the lineup, bro. Cool fucking sayings in between songs. Sounds good. Covers the goddamn entire fucking catalog up to I believe there's on this there's up to Panzer Division Marduk, so there's tons of Panzer on there. What do we establish over here? Panzer Division Marduk is the greatest black metal album of all motherfucking time. Granted, that could be debated. I understand that if someone say bathroom, or something like that, I definitely get it. But for me, I love Panzer because it was so fast and ferocious, but all the songs sounded different. Literally every song was identifiable, but ferocious. And I love Legion's goddamn voice. That's somebody, dude, I would love to get. I'm telling you right now, is a dream bucket list, but I mean, that's probably a bit unrealistic, and I'm not getting on a plane and flying over there, is an interview with Legion. And dude, he was so fucking cool. I was kind of shocked because you gotta remember when I met him. So, like I said, did they send the year? This is when they opened up. This is the only time I seen them. Had to been 2001 because this was put out and it was for the tour 2001. That sounds about right. It was May of 2001. That came out, picked it up there, and so yeah, so in 2001 I would have been 16, and in my recollection, I would have thought Legion's going to be like this. I don't know this. Again, this is coming from a 16-year-old, so chill the fuck out. He's gonna be this evil fucking badass, like barely crack a smile, and he was completely the opposite. So look at my goddamn photo with him too. Him and Frederick are both in it, the drummer. Frederick didn't have much to say. He was kind of quiet, fucking goddamn tall ass Shaquille O'Neal motherfucker. Signed all my stuff, and he wasn't a dick by any stretch, but he just wasn't very talkative as Legion was. That's a double disc too. I always love it too for fucking Slay the Nazarene. If you don't know this song, what the fuck are you even doing here? Shit like that. See, that's what the Dawg grew up on. So maybe that's partially how my mentality is too. Is like, again, dumbasses wearing shirts they haven't even heard the band, or pink sweaters coming in, sideways catch. Now you want to talk about a banger of a show too? Goddamn it, talk about a hell of a goddamn stage performance. Looked awesome, sounded awesome. You didn't see those sports jerseys on it. I mean, look at that image. Now that screams metal, brah. Where's the jerseys, brah? Where's the sports caps? Common fucking sense. Don't give me that dumb shit. Well, that's black metal, fucking gay, dog. Slayer show no mercy. They got it. Look at Venom, granted black metal again, but at the same time, by today's standards, Venom, that's not even black metal. Old guys, chill. I agree. They're kind of first black metal band, blah, 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 blah. I know I'm not saying it, but I'm just saying the kiddos don't look at them like that. They look at them as more as like a traditional heavy metal band. Again, King Diamond knew it was up. That's just, let's call Merciful Fate what it is. It's not black metal or proto. It's fucking heavy metal, bro. Again, greatest goddamn metal band in the whole world, so I'm not talking shit, but I'm just saying, it's fucking heavy metal. Metal as fuck looking. Honestly, even fucking on the first few Metallicas and Megadeth, they looked metal. So I don't want to hear any shit. Get your fucking act together for the guys with doing push-ups in the pit and sideways caps and all this other dumb shit. Next in line, definitely my favorite release by the band as a whole, and it's a live album, but because it's got the Almighty Dead singing probably, and sounds fucking fantastic. Mayhem, live in Leipzig. See, the songs on here, like, Death Crush and Chainsaw Guts Fuck, which are basically the two goddamn, it's kind of all Death Crush has, in my opinion. Again, I like Death Crush, it just seems kind of pointless. It's got an intro, a fucking cover song, two good songs, and it's the rest kind of it's filler. It's like, one of the greatest black metal albums of all time. First, I was like, it's kind of an EP, and it's got two songs on it, bro. Chill the fuck out. And not to mention, Maniac sounds like a three-wheel car. Dead's vocals on this, you want better versions, just, I mean, there's Live in Zeitz too, which originally in Boots, Live in Joysheim. There's the Lord Satan's Mysteries. Those are all fucking great, but I specifically picked this because this probably does sound slightly the best, although those are close to. Those sound good. Dawn of the Black Heart sounds good, but I was going with official shit. So this is one of my favorite black metal releases of all time, and without a doubt, my favorite official Mayhem release. You could take that shitty ass Death Crush and throw it in the fucking trash over this if you don't have this. You had to pick one or the other going to the abandoned island. I have one. You can only pick one, dog. Death Crush in the garbage. I'm going with Live in Leipzig. Just saying. Pick what you want. I'm just saying. Leipzig sends it home on a goddamn stretcher. Love goddamn Dead's introduction to songs too, especially A Freezing Moon. And classic as fuck. When it's dark and when it's cold, the freezing moon can obsess you. Fucking great. Next. It could be better, but I like it, and I dig, and it's hard to hear some good recordings where you can hear the vocals. Mortician, Live Zombie Massacre. It's a good release, definitely worth owning, and made my top 10 as far as official live, but the thing is, it's a little lame in the sense that I wish it was just all one show, not broken up because the recordings are different, but it's good in the sense that the sound quality is good. Will says some cool shit in between songs. This one goes out to our driver, Woody. Says the Bone Crusher. Cool shit in between songs, and you can hear Will's vocals on this because I have some CDRs and shit like bootleg recordings of Mortician, and the biggest complaint, hell, if you want to hear some bootleg recordings on like YouTube and shit, go. I challenge you. See how many you can find. You can't hear Will's vocals. They're too fucking buried. I don't know if he's just needs to sing a little louder in the microphone, or they just need to turn his microphone up. I don't know what it is. I'm not a goddamn musician. I don't know the techie shit, whatever it is. So it was cool to hear this, with a live drummer. Granted, there's more goddamn triggers than a goddamn gun show on it, but it's kind of cool to hear with the drummer and a good recording. So the release could be better, but it's fucking great, and it's the only goddamn live recording out there, with the exclusion of the which is not live. It's just in the studio, the Final Bloodbath sessions. That's fucking phenomenal too, but we're going by live. So could be better, but still fucking great. Next, this could be argued as if somebody was to say the greatest live metal album ever recorded, I'd be like, yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see the goddamn argument. Really not much to say about it. Slayer Live Undead. I mean, this is as metal as it gets, brah. My only complaint is it's only 7 tracks. I wish they would have done like at least 10. But I do the artwork, everything's fucking. This is just a classic of classics. This goes out to Old Bridge Militia. I mean, and then that's initially how you got a Progressive Perfector, which I fucking love that goddamn track, and just all the talking between songs. Now I understand it's a fake crowd or whatever. It's a fake live recording, dog. It's still an awesome one, goddamn it. And not to mention, as a kiddo, I was fucking fooled by it. So when I found out, I was like, oh, really? Huh, whatever. But cool as fuck. I love that goddamn disc. Next, somebody might also argue greatest fucking live record of all time. I always loved it. Again, I was late to the game because I went back to the golden oldies at about age 18, 19. Already told that many times on the goddamn channel. Started on the extreme shit first. So I think I bought this exact disc, own an LP too, of course, in case you happen to give a fuck. I think I bought this at 19, like Record Exchange. Ozzy Osbourne, Speak of the Devil. To talk about a gay ass fucking pressing though. Look at that badass cover. LP has the whole goddamn thing, of course. And in fact, I'm thinking about just showing it so the fucking youngins see it. Why would you put this fucking cover that goddamn small on there? Dumb as shit. Now I understand there's another CD pressing. I got the fucking poser version late to the game. This is the 1995 fucking pressing. The original, the first CD pressing, which wasn't in '82. Whenever the fuck CDs came out. I don't know. What was that? When they first CDs, 89, I think, is when they first, or at least were really starting to take off. 89, 90. I'm sure they did a pressing of this. And I think it has a full color, because I've seen full cover one. But this, yeah, I got the poser version. I didn't care about having the poser version. I just wanted for spinning in the car and shit. Let me show the goddamn LP. Just so there ain't no goddamn poser talk over here, goddamn it. Yeah, let's see. Fucking goddamn 200 stab wounds, Squizio Bog. Even fucking 1982, Ozzy looked metal as fuck over your stupid asses. Now that's a cover, brah. Speak of the devil. See, they knew. Down with the devil. Down with the motherfucking devil. Plus, I have double LP, gatefold cover. So pretty sharp. So I don't know why they fucked that up. What's weird about it, I don't dislike. Wish they would have what way I would have done recorded sprinkling a few Ozzy songs, because it's under the name Ozzy Osbourne. It's all Black Sabbath songs. Don't get me wrong, Sabbath masterpieces. Don't. I thought that was weird. Did they? Maybe some of you old heads, or just guys that are just students of the genre. I never looked too much deep into it. Put it in there because I'm curious. I've always kind of wondered, did they do a whole tour around that time, '82? So you figure at '82, Blizzard of Oz was already out, and even Diary of Madman wasn't Diary of Madman. Didn't Diary of Madman come out in '82? Correct me if I'm wrong. Blizzard of Oz was '80 or '81, and I want to say Diary. Yeah. I think Diary of Madman was '80. Well, no, maybe it was Blizzard of Oz '80. Diary of Madman 81, 82, and then but Bark of the Moon, I remember for sure it was '83. So yeah, they had minimally had the first two albums out. What was their reason? Is this a one-off show and they just record it live specifically for a live album, or did they do a full tour or at least a mini tour with that set list of all Sabbath songs, no Ozzy songs at all? Because you figured Ozzy was new, but he blew up out the gate. Songs like Crazy Train, I Don't Know, Over the Mountain, Believer, shit like that. I mean, it was popular on the radio real fast. Granted, I wasn't there at the time, but I know a little bit of the history. It's weird that he wouldn't have sprinkled in any songs. Like you minimally would think, because yeah, I really want to hear mostly Sabbath, because at that point those are the classics. But you would think that he would sprinkle in kind of the song, like minimally Crazy Train, because that was a huge hit when it came out. Maybe, I don't know. No, not probably not. You would think that because the hits, you would have think you put in Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, probably Flying High Again. Does it seem like those, correct me if I'm wrong, old motherfucking heads, and old heads that were there too. None of this fucking shit. Well, I'm 58 years old, but you started buying metal at your 30. Fuck off. I ain't talking to your fucking dumbass. You're late to the game, poser. Talking about fucking 50 guys in their 50s that bought that shit and were listening to it, and they were 14. Whatever the fuck the math adds up to. I'm talking to them. That's the opinion I want, not some irrelevant dumb shit. You would think that they would have sprinkled those in just as advertisement. Hey, yeah, here's all the Sabbath classics. And by the way, here's some of the Ozzy hits, like 4 songs or something. So let me know if you know the answer to that, why they didn't do that. I was always just kind of curious. Nonetheless, it's awesome just hearing all the Sabbath songs. Ozzy's voice sounds sick as hell. Yeah, great. It sounds fucking, the sound quality's awesome. So definitely is always one of my fucking favorite live albums. A little bit late on me. Again, I owned the Slayer Live Undead and the Deicides and the Cannibals first. Owned all those at 15, 16, around there. That was 18, 19. A little bit late to the game. One of the greatest goddamn live albums of all time. This might even be, could argue, be like my favorite fucking live recording ever. And that is from the all goddamn mighty, the Nun, One Night in Hell. Now, don't get me wrong. Nunslaughter has a lot of live shit, A lot of live releases. They're not all equally as cool. This is fucking great. Sounds great. This has some of the best stage banner you'll ever hear in your goddamn motherfucking life. Raise your black horn for me. I'm not talking about the one in your pants either. Lines for fucking days between goddamn Kanya, a.k.a. Sadist, rest in peace, and Dawn of the Dead. The good old fucking Nun days. And I think this was the classic, my personal favorite lineup. I think it's on this. Is Dwayne Morris, Dwayniac, Grim. Actually, it is, because even, and then Sadist and then Don. It is, because I remember Jim introducing the band. He's like, you all know this motherfucker for Cleveland metal over here, Dwayniac. Yeah, this was, for me, the best Nunslaughter lineup. Good old motherfucking days. Little fun fact, too, Dawg was at the goddamn show. What was this, 99 or 2000? Live in Cleveland, Ohio. I didn't even know they were putting it out at the time. Matter of fact, I didn't even know them at the time. I think this was right before I met Jim. I might have met Jim, but I didn't meet Don yet. This was recorded, it was in Cleveland, Ohio. The fuck, D? Is this, they don't even put the goddamn, what kind of half-ass slack fucker is this, D? I would have fucking beat the hell out of this label that put this out. Warhammer Records. You didn't put the actual date and shit? You gotta be shit. It better be in here, brah. Who doesn't include dates? I got bootlegs with even dates and venues on there. Oh, this also for years, and then they fucked you. Well, they didn't fuck you. Kind of fucked you. Your Lord Deformed was a song specifically written only for this live recording. And then they re-recorded it on the shape picture that's got on my goddamn wall over there. Fuck the God in Heaven. Fantastic fucking 7-inch shape goddamn 7-inch picture. Maybe I'll show that. I got one on my wall and I have a fucking one in the goddamn collection. Maybe I'll show one to maybe we learn from wait, live show recorded. Okay, here it is. March 31st, 2001 at the Blind Lemon. Dawg was definitely goddamn there. As a matter of fucking fact, this was probably then, because Deicide was in May of 2001 with Marduk, the show I was telling you about, at the Blind Lemon. It used to be called Blind Lemon, and then they changed it to the, it's now called a Foundry, but I thought they even called it something else. Maybe it was just Blind Lemon of the Foundry. But any of you newer guys that go to the Foundry, it used to be called the Blind Lemon. So it's that club. I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about if you're in the goddamn Cleveland area. Yeah, Blind Lemon in Cleveland, Ohio. So yeah, I literally remember you going to the show. Pretty sure the guy yelling in between all the songs and shit was Steve Eggs, which I knew who Steve was being from Schnauzer and shit, but I never interacted with them. Yeah, tons of screaming between. Look at this shit too. No overdubs, no keyboards, no female vocals, no solos, no pussy shit. This is pure fucking devil metal. This is pure fucking Nunslaughter. See that? Bigger goddamn gatekeepers than the goddamn Dawg. He even likes some goddamn keyboards. Last but not least, and yeah, it's a double one for you. You're probably going to have a field day. Look at this bias-ass motherfucker trying to sell shit. What am I trying to sell? I don't think we have these in goddamn stock. Maybe there's represses. We've had them in. I don't even check the goddamn site. I don't even know if we have them, but I'm pretty sure we fucking even don't. Maybe we do. But they're not these pressings, and they got different covers because we were repressed. But I had to put it in there because, dude, they did it fucking right. And honestly, all you other bands take motherfucking notes. Put out a good-ass fucking live album because part of it's like, would it leave Merciful Fate and shit? It's all with bootleg because those goddamn dum-dums didn't get the memo too. They never put out a good official fucking live release. But a lot of it, you learn about the fucking, the Muscala Melissa, the Gypsies, you know, this is Melissa's sister, Gypsy, and all this other shit. King Diamond talking about the storyline. Where do you get that info? Live bootlegs that you fucking anti-bootleggers don't collect. You hear cool fucking shit. What I'm getting at, you can put out your shit out official live, make sure it sounds cool, has some killer ass fucking stage banner, telling a little bit of stories about the songs, that the only way you're going to get it is on a fucking live release. And then sometimes their live release has good fucking energy. The vocal tones are a little bit different. They can be done very, very cool. Some people think live is lame. No. These bands are fucking lame and they don't know how to goddamn do it. You get it Dawg style, hit the Dawg up. He'll tell you how to fucking do a real goddamn performance and get it done right from a fan perspective, not this biased ass fucking, yeah, we're just trying to be the next goddamn Iron Maiden. We just want to be professional. How you doing, Cleveland? You got your Bears? Who gets to that? Is so goddamn lame and gay. Here's how another more stage banner. The Nun, again, this is live in the studio, but it's actually live in the studio. There's talking and stage banner out the fucking ass. It's killer as fuck. Radio Damnation. Can't go wrong with it, brah. It's got a track listing that'll rip your fucking nads off. And the talking in between songs, especially, I mean, especially Kanye, say this, fucking goddamn pedal built. My goddamn fucking pedal's broken. Must have been built by Christians. Down with the devil. What is it? I'm A into metal, B into the devil. Fuck the earth, fuck the church, metal rules in a world of fools. It's got lines for days, some of which I've even tossed in on this channel, in case you haven't picked it up. I toss lines in all the time from movies that I'm a fan of, other influencers, whether it been from books, movies, YouTubers like Rich Pianish, like that. I throw in lots of references of shit that I'm influenced by as fans of me, toss it in there. And I always love seeing who picks up. Every once in a while, someone will pick up, but I cite lyrical quotes, but just throw it in there of shit that I'm influenced by because I loved and I was a fucking fan of. But I've used this a couple times. And I did notice one time somebody did pick up on one of the Radio Damnation ones. I think it might have been when I Zodiac sign. Mine's Metal and the Devil. Came from fucking that. Kanye, man. So this is definitely near and dear to my heart and one of my favorite live releases ever. So again, I don't know if we have any stock. Go fucking check it if you're curious. But if you want a kick-ass fucking, that's how it's done live show. Hell, all you newer fucking bucks that want to make it up in the ranks, Grant, you're already pretty successful. The Frozen Souls and shit. Want to do a live release? That's how you do it. Take out that silly ass push-ups in the pit and all this other dumb fucking wigger shit that you're doing, and put some real goddamn metal in there. And yeah, that'll fucking maybe up your goddamn stock. Just giving out fucking tips. Just trying to give out some metal, helpful fucking down with the devil goddamn tips. Those are ones that I grew up on. All those live albums. Yes, all those are, like I said, the latest one I think I got was the... Oh, yeah, for sure. The latest one I bought would have been the... Well, no, yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, what year did these come out, the live Nunslaughters? Because, I mean, they recorded those years. I'd have to say the Ozzy still. I think I had the Nunslaughters by then. All the other ones, yeah, I had very, very, very young. So, yeah, that's the ones I've had for goddamn pretty much, shit, if he was at 18. Like I said, the Ozzy I bought at 18, 19. And even the Nuns I got around there, 20 years minimally that I've had. The rest, over goddamn 20 years since I was a goddamn young teenager. So, that's what I recommend. Those are my tops. Put your top live albums in there. I know some people are going to say Judas Priest Unleashed the East. A lot of people say it's good. I didn't like that one as much. It wasn't like a bunch of cool shit. I remember the set list being cut. Don't get me wrong, it's good. It doesn't suck. I'm not saying that, but I just never thought. I've heard people say that's the greatest live metal album of all time. I was like, really? I don't know, man. I just, like, for example, I thought Speak of the Devil was better. Just thought shit like that. So, but anyways, put your goddamn top 10 in there and put whatever the fuck you think I forgot, because I know there's fucking something. And hey, bad on me. So whatever, put it in there. Comes with concerns, you know what I'm gonna do. Put the goddamn basket in the morning later. Goddamn it.